the nation's favourite celebrities.
Arriba, arriba!
Paired up with an expert and a classic car.
Get in, baby. Rock and roll.
Their mission? To scar Britain for antiques. The aim? To make the biggest profit at auction.
What is wrong with you?
But it's no easy ride.
Yeah!
Who will find a hidden gem?
Game, set, match.
Take the biggest risk.
You know what? I'm going to close my eyes.
What?
Will anybody follow expert advice?
That's really awful.
There will be worthy winners
Get in there.
and valiant losers.
What are you clapping a loss for?
Put your pedal to the metal.
That is cool, isn't it?
This is the Celebrity Antiques Road Trip. Welcome to Cambridgeshire.
We're off!
Road trip! Woo! Oh, come on!
Look who's here, eh? Good chums. Darren Harriott and Anthea Turner.
What was that? Oh, nice!
Have you two been in a car before? Thanks for that. With a career spanning nearly 4 decades, Anthea has rightfully earned her national treasure status. From the "here's one that I made earlier" Blue Peter days to Top of the Pops to Children in Need, Anthea's star still shines brightly.
Why is that so funny?
I was like, who's behind us? What's happening?
Brummy Darren is a stand-up comedian taking the world by storm. Debuting at the Edinburgh Comedy Festival in 2017, there's no stopping this trailblazer.
When I think of antiques, I don't think of jewellery.
Well, you like a pair of earrings.
I do like a pair of earrings.
Our buddies met while on reality show The Real Dirty Dancing.
Anthea, I know nothing about antiques.
This is an antique.
This is the coolest antique
I
I've
love it.
ever been in. This is better than my nan's vases.
I'm sure your Nan's vases are lovely. The car? Yes, indeedy. It's a stonker. This is the super cool Shelby Mustang GT 350 from 1966.
Oh, do you know what's so perfect about it? Is it so simple? Look! We just got fuel and oil and...
We've got these unique seat belts as well.
That's right, Darren. Special lap belts for a race car ready motor.
What it is, I'm going to be fearless with haggling.
Fearless. See,
I wanna
that's
be
it.
fearless
Fearless.
and
I put desperate face on.
Please.
Oh, please, if you don't go low, I'm going to cry.
Blimey. Now, from the road trip gang, we have old boy Philip Serrell and young gun Ishi Khan.
Ishi, how you doing? Very excited to be working with you, actually.
Oh, shut up, Ishi, shut up.
I'm a bit of a fan.
Oh, behave, Ishi, behave.
So I'm with Darren.
That's good. So that must mean that I'm with Anthea.
He's on the ball today, you know.
I know I shouldn't be giving you tips, but you are my friends. Just go for the things that you love.
Okay, great,
Yeah.
because I can't look at something and be like, oh, the oak on this, it's timeless. It reminds me of the... I can't. I can just go, I like the way that looks.
Yeah.
Let's get that.
That's good enough, Darren. With a twirl and a swirl, we'll be heading towards Newmarket in Suffolk. But we start things off in the Cambridgeshire town of Whittlesea. Here come the stars.
Ooh.
Nice parking, Anthea. We're going into this delightful establishment. Antiques and collectibles.
First shop.
Anthea, the competition has begun.
No talk like that.
It's going to slide over. I'll do it later.
Look forward to that. Now, let's have a nosy around before we find our antiques gurus. This place is filled to the max with all sorts. Anthea and Darren have a sum of £400 each.
Hello, how are you? I am so pleased to be working with you.
Are you? I tell you what, I'm really glad I'm working with an auctioneer, because it doesn't matter what you buy, it's what the public want to buy, and you know that.
Correct.
So,
Correct.
Why are we whispering?
I'm not sure. I don't want the other lot to hear any of our tactics. Shall we go and have a bit of a circle?
Oh, I love circling.
Hey, they've got their own language already. Now, what of Darren and Ishi?
Ishi!
Darren, mate.
Come on.
How are you?
I'm very well. Look at us.
Shirt gang.
Yeah, the shirt bros.
Shirt bros? Love it.
This is a really cool room. Like, it really is. But I know that we're probably not going to find what I need to defeat and crush Anthea. I love Anthea, she's a good friend of mine, but I want to crush her.
Blimey, don't hold back, Darren.
I think let's play we don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here. Let's get something modern. That'll sell well.
Yeah.
All right. That. Should we leave here?
Come on.
Right,
I think antiques are down there.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, you two. While they get rootling, there's Anthea and Phil.
Anthea.
That's my name.
Do you like these?
Tankard. I hate tankards.
Oh, crumbs.
Yeah, but they're not just tankards though. These are measures. So if you look just there, it's got VR, Victoria, Regina's,
Right, okay.
Queen Victoria.
Oh, so you mean if you actually use these for measuring
Yeah,
things?
these are half-pint measures, and it's kind of like a standard.
Can we put them on the sinks? Because now you've
You
said
can be
that.
brutal with me. You can be brutal. I'll put them on the think.
Yeah, let's put them on the think. Must try harder, Phil.
Phil,
Yes, my love. How you doing?
what do you think?
They're quite cool, aren't they?
Teeth. I don't know much about these things, but I know actually they're very useful and people would use them in their home.
So let's just have a look at what we got. So it's
Right.
it's Childor, which is the manufacturer.
A popular mid-century piece, this iconic dressmaker's mannequin could be pretty saleable.
This would look great in a vintage dress shop.
Yeah,
It would look great in a lady's bedroom.
yeah. Because you could paint it up as well.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, the restorer in me wants to...
You're a bit of an upcycler, aren't you?
I like doing that.
Yeah, now, it doesn't have a ticket price.
So she was going in your auction.
I'll put 50 to 80 pounds on it as an estimate, which means ideally we'd like to buy it for 40 or 50 quid, you know.
Oh, when you think about that, I mean, it's actually worth more than that.
Yeah. I'd like to beat them, wouldn't you?
We're going to be.
Ah, I don't know why they're still whispering. That one's for Anthea. How about Darren?
Oh, look at these. This is actually really cool. Hey, Ishi, look at this. Oh, hello.
What have you found?
Look at these.
So we're on the toy theme still.
Yeah. It looks like we've got the whole set here.
Yeah, I mean, there's quite a few. It's about 17 in each row, so we've got about 120.
Ooh.
There's a big collection. There are collectors of these.
What year are we talking?
1910, early 20th century, German, I reckon this is German, North Germany. Painted probably, well, they are hand painted.
Over 100 years ago, there was a fascination with all things Wild West. Couple this with an Edwardian toy soldier craze, it meant this type of collection was in high demand. Although such depictions of indigenous Americans are no longer accepted as a snapshot of toys from a bygone age, these could be quite collectible.
They appear to be in really good condition. This is pre-television. This is how kids would entertain themselves for hours.
Yeah, the ticket price is £135.
We're looking at about £1 a toy.
Okay.
How good are you at haggling?
I'm the Haggle. That's my surname. It's actually Darren Haggle. Yeah, I'm up for haggling.
I see this at auction 80 to 120.
I mean, okay, but that means I have to go even lower.
Well, this is the art of the haggle. Darren Haggle.
So if you can get around 80 quid, I think we'd be in with a good chance.
I think as a complete package, this is great.
Just like us.
Just like us.
So, well, let's keep looking, see what else we can find, and this could be a strong contender.
That's one for the pile, then. While they keep mooching... Oh, Anthea!
You know what? This is a really good shop.
What's this?
Oh, those are sweet.
Oh, they're grape scissors.
Yeah.
Let me do what's it say on there? Have you got one of those
What?
spy things?
Spy things.
Oh,
Oh. Oh.
Come on, do tell.
Tiffany.
They're lovely, aren't they?
They're really nice.
Dinky, sweet.
And I love grapes.
Do you?
And I always use scissors.
Oh, we're in
Of course
business,
I
aren't
do.
we?
That's
How much they are.
fantastic. Cheese, grapes, biscuits, scissors.
Absolutely, I think those are wicked.
Grapes at a Victorian dining table were served in a large bunch, and grape scissors would have been essential to cut from that bunch an individual portion, politely.
This isn't just any old grape cutter.
No.
I love it.
I think those are really cool. So I think we
want to see it.
Right, neither do I. Yeah, put it in your pocket.
There isn't a ticket price, so for that and the unpriced mannequin, you need to see dealer Chris. Hi, Chris.
This is the difficult bit, isn't it now?
Always.
Where I've got to talk money.
You can do it, Anthea. Let's start with the Tiffany grape scissors.
And they're currently priced at 85, so that's interesting.
Oh, and the mannequin?
Yeah, we bought her quite well, to be fair. She's priced at 125, but we'd be able to do something for you on that one.
It's getting better by the minute, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is.
We were hoping, possibly, that
Yeah.
the two could come for kind of 2 figures rather than 3.
Cash.
I think... Yeah, I could do that. If you're buying the 2, then the scissors I could get down to 45. I would let her go for 50.
Shake his hand.
Oh, shake your hand and I can give you a beard trim.
They're for grapes, not whiskers.
Thank you.
There we have it then. 2 buys down for Anthea, £305 remaining.
Well, that's good, isn't it?
Look at my wheels.
Well, look at that.
Oh, in you get.
How cool is this?
It's more cool when you can get into it. Try again.
I just absolutely love this. Oh, Anthea.
Oh, yes.
That's the business.
While they vroom onwards, back inside, Darren's hunting down goodies.
Hey, is she?
Hey, mate.
What is this?
Okay, so if this was a little bit tight,
Yeah.
you'd put that on here.
Oh, it's a hat stretcher.
A hat stretcher. Well, maybe not for your cat, but if you're a milliner and you're making a hat and you want to get the right size. Yeah.
This is great, actually.
So I think this has got the measurements here.
Whose head is that big?
You'd be surprised. Hat wearing was at its peak from the 19th century until the mid-20th, when the fashion faded. Hat stretchers like this one made sure one's headgear was a perfect fit.
This is the kind of weird that I'm into. It's old as well, right? This is going to be old.
Yeah, it's got some age to it. Early 20th century, so yeah, it's got a bit of age to it. It's working, which is the most important thing. So yeah, I reckon this is what, 1920s, 1930s?
That would be a fun game at a party. How big is everyone's head? Let's have a go.
Not sure it would be that much fun, actually.
When I think of like antiques, I think of something like this.
An interesting object from the past.
Yeah.
I love it. I think you've spotted a really cool thing here, but it's not got a price on it. Should we find out how much it is?
Stand by, Chris.
Hey, bud.
Chris, how's it going?
Really like this.
Okay.
It's weird. It's unique.
And it's currently priceless.
Current price I've got on it's 225, which is around the sort of going rate for them. Obviously, you guys are going to be looking for some sort of deal.
Yeah.
We are looking 225.
Ooh.
That is pricey, isn't it?
Now, just bear with us, Chris. We also fancy the collection of toy soldiers at 135.
What could we do on the pricing?
Individually, if you were going to take just the hat stretcher, I could take that down as far as 140. If you were going to take just the soldiers, I could take them down to 85.
Okay.
If you were going to take both and take a chance on both, to give you a really good chance at it, I could break that down to around £100. And the lead soldiers, I could break down to 65.
165 for the pair. I think that's quite fair.
I think that's a good deal. Thank you so much,
No
buddy.
problem.
Chris,
Anytime.
so generous. Thank you so much. £165. You take that. I'm going to go get our soldiers and I'll meet you out front.
Right, see you out front. Thank you so much, buddy. What a legend.
Good day.
What a very generous man. Thanks, Chris. That brace of bargains means Darren has £235 left.
Hey, you ready?
Oh, yeah.
What a bargain. That was great haggling, mate.
We've got this confidence in bucket loads. Now, over in the mighty Mustang,
So how did you and Darren meet up then?
Darren and I met doing a show called The Real Dirty Dancing.
and it was our crazy show, which we both adored. I absolutely adore him. I think he's amazing. He works so hard. He's really interesting, and he smells so nice.
Well, that helps,
Oh
doesn't it?
my goodness me. And I used to go, I know Darren's here, I know he's here, I can just smell him.
Nice. We've made it to the village of Willingham.
Well, look at this.
Yeah, Weird and Wonderful Antiques is their next playground for goodies.
Oh, this is fun.
You ready for this?
Yeah, we're going to do magic in here.
Absolute magic.
The deal of our lives.
After you, madam.
Come on, let's get in.
Oh, look.
Cool shop, this, isn't it?
There it is.
They have good things.
This family-run business has an ocean of delights for perusal.
Phil,
What?
just come over here.
What?
Just smile. Let me look at your teeth. Just 1
What?
second.
Blimey.
Use that one.
What?
So if you ever need false teeth, this is a whole selection of false teeth options. You need Acrotone number 59. Just remember that.
Perfect. Anthea has the sum of £305 in her purse. Let's go.
Is this a butcher's block?
Well, yeah, my old man was a butcher, and my granddad was a butcher.
Wouldn't it be fabulous to have this in your kitchen?
Yeah, really, really cool. And that's what I love about this job, really, is because all of a sudden it's been upcycled to be a really cool piece of kitchen furniture. These blocks, they're all sycamore.
Why?
Well, sycamore kind of secretes a type of antiseptic so that when you're cutting the wood up, you're not going to get any nasty diseases in the next bit of meat that you're cutting.
Didn't know that.
How much is that?
I think it's going to be too much for us.
I'm sure it is.
£8.95.
£8.95.
Yes.
You'll have it.
Yeah.
You'll have it. Tell him, wrap it up and deliver it. Do they do deliveries? That's that line, is it? Do you deliver? Yes, we do. Chicken, beef, pork. Oh, keep walking.
The king of dad jokes, Phil's the reigning champ. While they keep nosying, let's find best buds Darren and Ishi. They've arrived in the town of Huntingdon, once the boyhood home of Oliver Cromwell, and where our new model antiques army are honing their strategy for triumph.
What we're looking for is a deal. What about if we get something, great price, we need like a code word or something?
Yeah, we need something to make it discreet. What should it be? Sweet shop?
Oh, let's go sweet shop. Okay, let's practice it. Oh, I found something, Issue. What do you think of this?
Sweet shop, sweet shop.
Yeah, okay, sweet
Yeah?
shop. That's it. Yeah.
That famous code word used by all top spies. We're venturing in here. Cam's Lock Antiques and Collectibles.
We got this. We got.
Come on, let's go. I'm excited.
My haggling's down.
Winning hat on.
Winning hat is it's always up.
The Shirt Bros have got this in the bag. There's a herd of dealers selling their wares in here. Let the antiques manoeuvre begin.
It's a genuine traffic light. I've always wanted a traffic light.
It's green for go, Darren. With £235 left, let's see what he plumps for.
Do you need a hand?
You guys.
What is this?
It's just a little back scratcher, but I was going for the gag rather than the item.
No, it's pretty good actually. Yeah, it's like a tiny hand. It's a bit scary.
Leave the gags to Darren. What about that traffic light, then?
Issue, we got a traffic light here.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Now, my question to you is, how old does something have to be classed as an antique?
Generally, we're looking at over 100 years.
Okay, what about like 20, 25 years?
Vintage.
Yeah,
So
that's a
just like us.
vintage people.
Vintage. But, I mean, as a rule, if it's plugged in and sparkling, I don't think it's an antique.
That's a good
But
point,
there's some
actually.
cool things here. Come on, let's carry on looking.
Yes, it's not antique enough.
We'll leave them to have a good old rummage and waltz over to Willingham. Good grief.
That would have terrified people, wouldn't it?
Is that World War II?
It's a Cold War era air raid siren, dated 1969. And I can remember all these programs like you should fill a bath full of cold water and turn it upside down and do this, and then go and get your kitchen table and take the doors off the hinges and put the doors up the side and put a mattress on them. And of course, none of this would have done any good at all.
Surprisingly, the origins of the siren date way back to the 18th century, invented by Scottish physicist John Robison. But its form as an air raid siren wouldn't be used until World War II.
Well, I think there's a number of people who'd buy this. I think there's a lot of people interested in military.
Yeah.
I think,
You imagine if you're doing
If you were doing an event.
or a play,
Yes.
you know, or you've got a lot of reenactment people.
I like the quirky and I think that's great.
it's priced at £200. I think it was the Second World War one. I think it's going to be 150 to 250. But as a Cold War one, it's kind of out of period a little bit.
Yeah.
It's more likely 1 to 200.
Let's buy it.
Well,
Let's just put it on our
about
thinks
it.
list.
Yeah,
in
that's
any
our think
case.
list. Right, we going this way?
Yeah.
While they scar the premises, let's head back to Huntingdon.
Found anything?
Yeah, mate. Oh, I've got some friends here. This is my friend. He likes to have a drink, but he's a party boy. And then Mr. Kissable Lips. Look at his lips.
Yeah,
Aren't they
nice.
adorable?
If you like it, I'd say get it for your house, but I don't think it's going to make much at auction.
No.
I really didn't have you down as a Toby Jug guy.
I don't mind a Toby jug, especially when they're pouting like that. Come on. It's like early Insta.
Well, you're full of surprises, mate.
Someone buy him that Toby jug. Onwards with the quest for antiques.
What do you reckon? They're really light. Just pick one up for me.
Naughty is she?
Team effort. Oh, yeah. So it's always a good sign when something's really heavy.
I was going to say that.
But these are Andirons or fire dogs. These would be inside your fireplace
Yeah.
and the logs would rest on top of them.
So the logs just weren't like straight on the sort of fireplace
Yes.
floor. Oh, that makes perfect
Air would
sense.
circulate and it's too heavy.
Oh, I don't want to keep holding that.
Mind your fingers. Used widely from the late Iron Age, the andiron, or fire dog, is the oldest of fireplace furnishings. And these are very fancy schmancy.
Oh, so these were commonplace in people's houses at one point.
But yeah, everyone had a variation of them, but this opulent, not that. Oh. These are in the Egyptian style, Egyptian revival. So you've got two female figurines at the front.
Yeah.
So you had to have a bit of panache, a bit of style to have these in your house.
That's basically us.
Now, in terms of age, these are over 130 years old. These are 1890s, possibly even earlier.
Oh, Darren is happy. Any price?
Is it £90 each?
Yeah.
Or £90 for the two?
I'm really hoping it's £90 for the pair.
Give me a price. At what price do you think we should leave with? For both of them?
80?
80 for both?
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? Let's try for 70.
I like it. I like an ambitious man.
We got this.
Cool.
70. Okay,
Cool.
well, I'll just leave you to carry that. See you in a bit. You got it, mate.
Good thing Ishi eats his porridge in the morning. Meanwhile, over in Willingham, we're pretty relaxed.
Nothing too stressful then.
No, I'm having little moments of contemplation.
What are you contemplating?
I'm contemplating our team, if we're going to win this.
Yeah, it's a very nice chair.
I just think that's really cool.
I think it would go in multiple homes. It would fit in.
It's got a look, isn't it?
Yeah, it has got a look. Shall I get out of it?
How much is it?
It's 180.
Let's just have a quick look. Thing that you want to look for with a chair are brakes. And a lot of these were repro, but I don't think this is a repro. I think this is 1930s.
The seat and back are made from rattan, a type of palm found in Southeast Asia. It became a furniture hot trend with the Victorians in the 19th century. Today, it's popular again because it's an environmentally sustainable material.
We obviously are going to try and do a deal with them, but we could get the air raid siren.
And this chair.
Yeah.
And to give us a chance, you've got to try and get the two for about 180, 190 to give us a chance, I think. And I think
Yeah.
that would give you a good chance.
Stand by, Belinda. Here comes the Antiques Cavalry. All two of them.
Hi.
Hi, how did you get on?
Well, I think we've decided. It's all down to the money, obviously.
Okay.
Nice shop though, isn't it?
Oh, hello. That's Sprocket.
Are you in the deal as well?
Oh, definitely.
We love the rattan chair over there, and we love the air raid siren as
Okay.
well. At the moment, they're standing, that's what, obviously, you know, that's 180, and the other is 200. We don't quite have that.
Right, so the best we can do on the air raid siren is 120. And the chair, we can do 80, so that'd be a total of 200.
I think I should bite your hand off at that. It's a deal. Thank you. Fabulous.
It's a steal.
It is a
Actually,
steal
while
in
you
the deal.
pay the lady, I'm just
Yeah.
going to go and get the old transport sorted out.
All right, Phil. He's keen.
Thank you. I don't want to buy anything else. Let's just go out tonight.
Belinda, you are very generous. Anthea now has £105 remaining. Where's that Phil gone? Crumbs.
Anthea!
Yes?
Come on.
With that.
No. Come on. Up on. Up on. You ready?
It's amazing.
You ready for this?
We're off.
We're off. Actually, we're not. Let's get in the car. Come on.
I can't see Phil as a mod.
Rocking and a rolling.
Their goodies will be sent on to auction.
Bye-bye.
Now, how are the other pair getting on in Huntingdon?
I like this though. And you like Japan, so
Yeah, that looks very Japanese. What is it?
I can see a little light, a candle inside. So I think it's a tea light holder.
Also, feel that. It's weighty.
It's like cast iron.
Weighty equals cash.
Weighty does equal cash normally.
Exactly. And there's no plugs.
No.
And it's not sparkly.
A model pupil. You're like a sponge, Darren.
How much is it?
£5.
I thought we were going to say sweet shop.
So, sweet shop? Sweet shop?
I don't think you're meant to shout it out, Darren.
Mate, £5, absolute no-brainer. I mean, you love Japan. What do you love about it?
I love everything about Japan. I am learning Japanese as well. Do you think that people at auctions are big into... I think they're big into Japanese culture. I think something like this.
Do you know what? Japanese stuff does do very well, especially if it's from the right time period and it's got design elements. Japanese stuff with animals does really, really well. But this is quite figural. I can see some bamboo. I mean, it's classic. It's a pagoda.
This style of hanging lantern could have hung from the eaves of residences, shrines and temples. A steal of a find.
What time period are we thinking?
I'm going to say first half of the 20th century.
Fine, dude. It's £5.
£5.
It's £5. Look at it. It's great.
I reckon this could easily make 40, 50 quid at auction.
Oh, do you think we should take it?
Mate, why is it not in your hands? Let's go. Let's go.
Stand by, Paula. Here come the boys.
Paula!
Oh, yeah.
Hi.
Along with the iron pagoda-style lantern at £5, we also have the weighty fire dogs for 90.
Not going to haggle on that. But I'll let Darren lead the way.
Okay, so iron dogs.
Yes.
We're big fans. Now, due to their size and you know how much they weigh, I'm sure you want to get rid of them.
I would love to.
Yeah? Now, 90 quid for the two.
That's right.
That's what's there. Okay, we need a bit of a deal. How about 75 for everything, all in? Hey, you know what? I'm going to close my eyes. Go on, Paula, let's shake it in. Let's get it in. It's getting weirder with my hand.
Okay.
75 for the two, see?
75 for
Oh,
the two.
come on! I'm not tackling skills, I'm getting good. I'm getting so good at this. Absolutely amazing deal. Right, I'll pay for this. Ishi, you said you want to carry both of those. I'll let you do that.
So nice of you, Darren.
Thank you so much.
My absolute pleasure.
Okay, come on, let's go.
Okay, are you sure?
Wow, Ishi's got big muscles. Paula, many thanks. A nifty negotiation, Darren. The fellas now have £160.
In fairness, Ishi, mine's really heavy too, so... There we go. Come on, mate.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Our celebrity pals are back in the mighty motor.
What a day.
What did you get?
Can't tell you.
Oh, of course, you've got your competition face on now, haven't you?
This
Oh, right. When
Yeah,
we were
this
on
is
our
my-
way, we were all friendly. Now you spent some time with Ishi, it's all like secret squirrels.
This is my competition face. It's arrogant.
Just wait tonight till I get you in a couple of those gin and tonics.
Yeah,
tell me everything.
You'll never believe what we got. Oh, we got.
They're a scream, aren't they? Nighty-night. Yippee! It's a glorious morning.
Woo! Now, Anthea.
Yes.
I am going to ask you how yesterday went for you, but I want to start with what is that? What is that in the? Why is there a mannequin?
I love her.
Patience, Darren. We shall peek at the goodies shortly.
I don't think we've gone for antique. We've just gone for quirky.
I am very excited to show you what we've got. I feel like they're all very different.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're a bit different.
We're quirky.
Yeah.
We're weird.
Nothing wrong with that.
I've moved into shops that have felt so character rich with so many different rooms that are all. It's like a different experience every room you walk into. It's something else that's new. Enjoyed it. I'm 100% gonna go to more antique shops now. 100%. I've really enjoyed them.
Hooray! We have an antiques convert.
I feel like I need a little scarf, maybe to flip over my shoulder now, and maybe
Because you're an antique person
I'm an antique
now.
person now. I'm gonna wear like really crazy block colours, like yellow trousers, pink shirt. When you're an antique seller now, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, I think that would be a great look, Darren. Anthea and Phil have been having a simply wondrous time. They scooped up 4 lots, spending £295.
I like the quirky and I think that's great.
Darren and Ishi have been unstoppable with their buying prowess. They have also snapped up 4 lots, totalling £240.
When I think of like antiques, I think of something like this.
Let's have a gander at yesterday's big bag of spoils. Phil and Ishi are ready and waiting.
Did you get 1 or 2? Just the one?
You.
Cheeky. Look out, here come Anthea and Darren.
Hello.
Hi
Good to
guys.
see you. Hi, matey.
Yeah.
Oh, darling, how are you?
Hello,
Yeah,
my
good.
chair, my chair, my chair, my
I
chair.
think she likes that chair.
I don't like this.
Oh, behave.
Darren doesn't. Come and have a try.
Is this yours, Anthea?
Yes, I actually genuinely want it.
It's actually nice.
Your shirt matches as well.
Ah,
How much did you pay for it?
how much did I pay for it? I'm gonna go 40 quid.
Shut up.
That's you told, Darren. Right, Anthea, let's open up the boot.
Let's see what tat you've got in here.
What tat have we got in here?
Let's start with Darren's Japanese pagoda-style lantern.
They're all the best.
All right.
I love it.
Right. Iron, Japanese tea light.
I actually don't think you paid a lot for it. I think that's something silly, like
A pound?
like a tenner or something like that.
Well, £5.
And the fire dogs?
How do they work?
They would go inside a fireplace and then
Tell her this.
you'd have a basket or you'd have the logs on top of them.
One more time.
Yeah, go Ishi.
You want to see something really useful? Air raid siren.
Blimey. Stand by for a demonstration. Apologies to the locals.
Yeah? Hat stretcher. How about that?
Everybody needs a hat
Everybody
stretcher.
needs it. Honestly, that's so cool.
That is incredible.
What are we gonna do?
Please.
How much do you think it was?
I'm gonna go 70.
Try 120.
120. Okay, that's good.
Should we hit the road?
Yeah.
With spoils duly noted, let's get the big wheels moving. The boys will meet up with Anthea and Darren later.
Anthea, I tell you, it's been an absolute pleasure doing this review. I couldn't be happier to work with with more of a TV legend than Anthea Turner. However, I want to absolutely crush this Anthea. I want to go down. I want you.
Okay, then stop there. Just stop there.
All right, Darren. I think he wants to win. We're in Teversham for a glacial adventure. It may surprise you that the enduring magic of ice skating has roots very firmly planted in the region of East Anglia. But before we delve further, Anthea and Darren have arrived at Cambridge Ice Arena.
Whee! Right. There we go.
This is a trip down memory lane. Both our starry pals have featured in the hit TV series Dancing on Ice.
For that first day at school.
Anthea and Darren are meeting with British ice skating ambassador Jashan Bura.
Right, guys, looking good. When was the last time you were on the ice?
12 years ago.
So that was when you were Dancing on Ice then?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Same here, minus the 10. 2 years ago on Dancing on Ice, being unfairly eliminated.
So you haven't been on ice since then at all? Not once?
No.
Just trying my
Oh.
boots on now.
The icy stage awaits.
Like riding a bike, yeah?
Yes, it's all right riding bike.
Let's fake it till you make it.
While they prepare to dazzle with their blades of glory, let's swoosh back in time Over 3,000 years ago, the Scandinavians first took to the ice with skates fashioned from bone. It was simply a mode of transport. Over time, it evolved into a beloved pastime and a daredevil sport. By the 19th century, the frozen fens of Cambridgeshire would become a magical playground for the thrilling early days of competitive ice skating. Phil and Ishi are meeting with fen skater David Smith on the very land that fueled a sporting passion come the winter months.
Back in the early days, most people in the fens were involved either directly or indirectly in farming. Yeah. And if it was cold enough and severe winter enough to be skating season, there was no farming going on. Yeah. And people were desperate for money and in some respects desperate to keep warm. Yeah. So they went skating for leisure.
For the agricultural workers of the fens, the frozen land presented a lucrative opportunity in the form of competitive speed skating.
Could you win prize money?
Oh yes, prize money, all sorts of prizes of a loaf of bread, half a gallon of beer, a side of beef, a leg of pork.
You'd be a champion. I'm warming to it.
During the late 19th century, fen skating produced some of the world's fastest speed skaters.
It was big sport because there was no other sport going on. Yeah. Trains used to come from London, especially to come and watch the skating.
Big crowds?
5,000 to 6,000.
Wow.
There was big money at stake. Prizes could be £10, equivalent to 6 months' wages for an East Anglian farm labourer in the 19th century.
What would interest me more is how this sport progressed from being outside in the field to what we have today for speed skating.
Well, the National Association was formed in 1879 here in Cambridge to standardise and formalise the way that races were run. Ice rinks became very popular in the UK in the 1920s. Short track speed skating, as we now call it, basically emerged from people from the fens that wanted to race.
Due to global warming, the Fen Skating Championships had faded out by 2010. But skaters like David keep the tradition very much alive. And it's thanks to the hardy fen skaters of yesteryear that Anthea and Darren are able to show off their skating skills today. Let's see how they're getting on.
Left, right, left, right. Nice.
I need to remember. I've got this. I've got this. I've got this.
Yeah.
Look out, Phil and Ishi have arrived. Acting as judges, the fellas' scores are in.
Should we give them some marks?
Yeah, come on.
Right, Darren first?
Yep.
I'm going to give Darren 10.
10 out of 10.
OK, right, it's Anthea's turn now, right? I'm going to give Anthea 103.
Yeah.
So the winner is Anthea.
Obvious who is on Phil's team. Look at them go, eh? Lovely stuff.
They actually said that we can come anytime we like, and they'll train all of us, including you.
I'll see you later.
Come on, Phil, you'd be great. Fen skating is not just a sport, but a connection to the region's past and future. A celebration of winter's icy embrace. The skills honed on the frozen fens laid the foundations for British ice skating as we know it today. With a glide and a pivot, we made it to Cambridge city centre. Back in the 19th century, Lord Byron is said to have kept a pet bear whilst he was at Trinity College. But enough about furry friends. We're going to this fine establishment, the Hive. And like busy bees around beautiful blooms, here come Anthea and Phil.
What do you reckon then, boss?
This is our last one. I feel a bit sad.
You've done really well so far. We've just got to really concentrate now.
Every space is crammed with wares from several dealers. Let the mooch commence. In her purse, Anthea has £105.
What have you got there?
A fossil.
What, an old fossil? And here I am.
No, you said that. I love fossils.
Really? Why?
Because geology was my dad's subject at university. And as a child, he always took us fossil hunting. And so it's like in me, and I'm always drawn to fossils.
It's a good-looking thing, isn't it? So,
yeah.
Where would that have been? A land creature, sea creature?
It's a sea creature. This one is.
How much is it?
175.
So we've got £105 left, I think.
They're not going to come down.
No.
70 quid.
No. No, that's a pity, because I actually do think that's got a bit of a look to it.
No, it has.
Right, come on then. Come on, concentrate.
Plenty more to sift through. While they do that, let's find the boys.
Woo! Team Dishy. Hey, Dishy Darren.
I think we make a good pair.
We do make a good pair. We've got solid shirts, great smiles. We're going to pull up to the next antique place in style. Team Dishy.
Go, Team Dishy. They've galloped to the famous HQ of horse racing Newmarket. Treasures, Antiques and Vintage is where they make their final furlong.
Come on, let's do it.
Gotta beat Anthea.
Isn't it swish in here, eh? Once the town's fire station, it's now home to an array of glittering goodies.
There is so much incredible stuff in here. Should we have a seat?
Yeah. Stop. Oh, hello.
Don't you feel royal?
I do. Who's the king?
I'll let you have this one.
Thank you.
I'll be emperor.
That wasn't where I was going.
Boys will be boys. Darren has £160 in his wallet.
Darren,
See?
we've seen that Anthea's bought her mannequin. Do you reckon they need a man in their life?
I would say so, yeah. Oh, that was great. Again, imagine if I just had that in my house. People would walk in and be like, why you got a mannequin? Why you got a man's face?
A mannequin.
Mannequin, come on, that is why.
So it's not a bit of you?
I wouldn't say it was a bit of me, no.
Hey, stop larking around, you two. While they explore further, back to Anthea in Cambridge.
Can I borrow your dirty old glasses?
No, you won't do anything with
I
it.
don't hate they need cleaning.
Oh, they do, don't they?
Just give me here.
No, you won't want these.
Hey, doesn't Phil look funny?
How do you see through those properly?
I can't.
Leave Phil's specs alone and let's find something.
Phil,
But you know, I quite like that.
I do as well. I don't know a lot about rugs. I mean,
You know, you're in good company.
it's okay. It's not perfect.
I
obviously.
don't think it's a rug or a carpet.
I think, well, look, it looks like it's been hung. It's got
Well, it's
little loops there.
Yeah, it's like a wall hanging or a lining for a tent or whatever. It's probably Afghanistan.
Let's get a closer look.
It's a good weight.
Yeah, I can associate with that. See, I think actually that it's 3 sections of rug,
Yeah.
or three sections of weavings. You've got 1, 2, 3. I think that's the way it's made. I think that's the width of the loom that it was on.
This looks to be a sumac rug, which is a form of tuftless carpet. They were traditionally woven in Iran and Afghanistan. And this one doesn't have a price.
I think this is going to make 80 to 120 all day long. And if we have a real bad day at the sale room, it's 50 or 60 quid. So it's all down to what you can buy it for.
Right. Do I like it? I like the fact that it's going to make us money.
Yeah,
Would I have this one? No.
I would.
Would you?
I can imagine this on a highly polished oak floor. And the other key thing is that you and I are bang on trend.
Well, you are.
Yeah, I mean, we're down there or up there with the kids?
Yeah.
One or the other, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're with the kids anyway, aren't we? We're with the kids.
Yeah, not so sure about you, Phil.
It's right, come on.
Yeah.
Let's plonk that there and go and have a word with him.
Right.
Use your wily charms.
Stand by, Billy.
Bag carrier.
Actually, yes.
We need a conversation about the rug. Well, it's the one that looks like it's probably been a wall hanging, possibly goes in a tent. It comes in 3 parts.
Oh, the sumac. Just to clear it, £40.
And is that your best seller?
Yes, it is.
Great deal. Thanks, Billy.
£40. You're going to go and pick up the rug. Just right at the back there.
Thank you very much, Anthea.
See outside?
Yeah, you boss him about, Anthea. Billy, you are a generous man. Anthea has £65 left over.
Well, I tell you what, Anthea. Look out, Darren and Ishi, because we're coming for you. We are going to get you.
Blimey, you can be quite scary, Philip. Over in Newmarket.
Hey, Ish, this looks nice.
What have you found?
What's up?
Wow, that's gorgeous. So what we've got here is a Majolica plate. It looks Western European. I'm going to say German, probably Austrian.
That's a real good talent you've got there.
But I love on the back, look, it really looks like it's old, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
19th century, possibly mid to early 19th century. So we're looking at 1830s, 1840s. Doesn't have a price, but subject matter, we've got Mother Mary.
Yeah, of course.
Infant Jesus.
Look at the colouring on it. It's just so bright. I think this is really nice.
Like a wall plaque, probably up in a church
Yeah, like
or
it was
chapel.
hung up somewhere.
I love it. I think it's very, very interesting.
Maiolica is a type of tin glazed pottery that originated in Spain. It was made popular by the Italians at the height of the Renaissance in the 15th century.
There's two little holes here where they probably would have hung it up, but there is a bit of damage to it which has been lovingly repaired.
I mean, look at it. Look at the colours. It's beautiful.
It's a great find, Darren. What are we going to do if it's super, super cheap? Are you happy to not spend all your money?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so. It's all about how much profit we can make.
Yeah.
Right? So if we can get this for a good price.
Realistically, I could see this selling 80 to 90 pounds all day long.
So how much do you want to pay for it?
I think if we can get under 50 quid, that's a really good deal.
Brace yourself, Patrick. Team Dishy is incoming.
Hey!
Patrick!
We're big fans of this.
Right, cool.
We notice there's no price on it.
Have you got an offer in mind?
I'm thinking, I'll close my eyes, I'll put my hand out, we'll figure £30.
Harriott, haggle time.
£30, we take it off your hands right now. I get to show Anthea. She'll be really upset and we'll win. That's what we need.
I don't want to upset Anthea, but
Okay.
I want to please you, so £30 it is.
Come
It's all
on!
yours,
Worth
Darren.
every
It's
time.
so much. Pleasure.
Thank
There
you
go.
so much, Patrick.
I hope you have lots of luck with it.
Novel dealing technique, Darren.
I should pay you, shouldn't I?
Always
I
helps.
get so excited by this, I forget immediately that we have to give a bit of the cash.
The money. Lovely. Thank you very much.
No, thank you so much.
What a noisy bunch, eh? Thank you, Patrick. That leaves Darren with £130. The shopping is now complete. And our sparkling pals are together again.
I want to win. I don't want to lose.
I know you want to win.
I don't want to win.
I want to win a little bit.
Best get some shut-eye. Can you believe it? Auction day is here. Fizzing with excitement, we have Anthea and Darren. Come on, let's do it.
Anthea,
Yeah.
I've never been to an auction, right? I know you've been before. I need you to tell me what can I expect.
Just look at the people, look at the room. Because we've got quirky. We need quirky people in the room. I need to see there's a you person in the room
Yeah.
who wants to play with little tin soldiers.
Here's hoping. After a jolly good romp around Cambridgeshire, our road tripping lovies have arrived in North Hykeham in Lincolnshire. Home to unique auctions, where our Fab Four are quite simply joyful.
I couldn't resist the temptation. Yeah, we're gonna win.
Come on, let's get in there. Let's go.
Let's get in there.
Leave these.
We're definitely raring to go. It's chocker with bidders in the room and even more on the World Wide Web. The gavel-wielding Terry Woodcock is the man in charge of proceedings.
£40 have you all done?
Anthea was a tour de force, spending £335 on 5 auction lots. Any faves, Terry?
We have a fabulous air raid siren in. It's in full working order. It is a Russian one, which makes it quite a rare one. It's the best thing in the auction today.
Darren was a little more frugal, spending £270 on 5 auction lots. Come on, Tell, what's impressing you?
We have a lovely Victorian hat stretcher in today, which is quite rare and is very, very useful. It does everything it's supposed to be doing, and it'll even make a good shop display.
Thank you, Terry. Come on, you lot. Take your seats, please.
Here we go. How are you feeling?
Nervous.
No, don't be nervous. This is going to be a good laugh.
Beautiful.
Good luck.
Come on, it's not that bad. First up, Anthea's 1930s rattan chair.
I think we're sitting on a fortune. Do you like the way I did that?
Hopefully not.
I've got 35. 40 I've got.
Bidding.
45 I've got.
It's worth more than that.
50 I've got the lady. At £50 now. At 50 I've got 5. There you're out right at the back. You're all done at 55.
Oh,
Sadly,
go on.
you made a lot more than this. Go on at 55.
It's all right. It's only the first one.
Indeed it is. Plenty of time to make big profits.
It's a great start, guys.
They're not very nice, those two, are they? They're not very nice. Well, not quite.
Just remember, you're my friend.
Your turn, Darren, with the toy collection.
I think they're really cool things, actually.
They're really unique, really detailed.
18 I've got at 18 now. I'm looking for 20 I've got in the room. 22, 24 in the room. 26, 28 in the room. £30. I'll take 2. 35, 38. Have you all done now? At 38, should have made a lot more than £38. Have you all finished? Back of the room, it's 38.
It's a bargain.
Someone has truly nabbed a steal there.
Wow.
I would have played with them. I would.
Aw, that's nice. Onwards with Anthea's sumac carpet.
I think this could be a magic carpet, you know. I do,
Show us a
honestly.
whole new world
No, I
of
think it could be a
outfits.
magic carpet.
We're already up to 40, 45 we're up to. 50 we're looking for. 50 I've got. At 55 straight in. At 55, 60. At 65 straight in.
If you just point out to them that that's a profit.
Sale room. At 60, 70. At £70, £70. I'll take 5 straight in.
Come on.
At 75.
Come on,
I'll take
just
80
another
now.
tenner.
You're all done at £75. 75 it is.
Ah.
The genie has definitely granted your wish. Well done.
I absolutely love happy customers.
That just went away from us, didn't it?
Next, we have Darren's big, weighty fire dogs.
They're going to set the auction alight.
Have you been practicing all these lines?
It's just hanging out with Darren. The comedy's flowing from me. He's got it.
35's on the telephone. 5 now.
Come on.
At 30, 40's in. 45's in. 45.
They are handsome.
At 45. At 45, have you all done at 45?
Outrageous.
Definitely not a sizzler, but keep the faith, Darren.
I think their fire's just gone out.
Oh no.
All right, Philip, calm down. Now, can Anthea make a big bunch of profit with the silver grape scissors?
They deserve to go for a lot of money.
Great name.
Honestly, I hope they do mediocre.
Now, 16, 18, 22, 22, 4.
Oh, wow.
24,
Oh, boy.
26.
Come on. Look at them, they're beautiful.
28 in the room. 30 in the room. The lady.
God damn.
Take 2.
They're worth
32.
more than that. No. Do you want to have a look at them? I've got them. Do you want to have a look at them? Hold a second.
Anthea.
Tiffany,
Hang on.
you
I've
can
got
wear
the
them.
gentleman. It's issue at 32. 34, the lady. I've got 30, 36. 38. £40.
Aren't they beautiful?
Who's in charge here?
Whoops, sorry, Terry.
How can I compete with that?
Worth a little bit more. No. Just a tiny bit
Anthea,
more.
lend them a pound.
The gentleman's got it, I'm afraid, at £40.
Thank you. See that? Thank you.
Well done.
Didn't quite work though, Anthea. But let's not whine about it.
I've heard a rumor. They want you to work here all the time.
Yeah, I'm certain Terry would love that. Back to Darren and his fave Japanese pagoda-style lantern.
We need to get you running around.
I did forget.
Start me at 10. Well, I'm glad somebody's here. 10 I've got there. A lovely piece of cast iron there. At 12, at 12, at 12. It's got a candle in as well. At 12, at 12. That makes a difference. 14, thank you. At 14.
Come on, one more.
No, I think that's enough.
I'm not too sure.
Argue between yourself. 14 it is.
All right, we almost tripled our money.
Not quite, but nearly. A profit at last, Darren.
A profit's a profit.
A profit is a profit.
Right, get your glad rags on. It's Anthea's mannequin.
That looks way better than it does in real life.
Darren, how dare you?
24 we're up to. At 20,
How much
at
did you say?
26,
She's
at
beautiful.
26, 28 in the room. 28.
That really is. That's no money.
28, come on, it should be a lot more than this.
Yeah.
But I got the lady in
She's
the
an
room at
original.
£28. 30 now. At £30, I'll take 2. 32 in the room.
That
at
is
32,
that
come on
really
now,
is cheap.
35 I'm looking
Yeah.
for. All done at 35. At 35, I'll take 8. 38. 38, the lady gets it at £38.
She's a beauty.
38 it is.
Yeah.
We lost.
There's a bit of a theme here, isn't there?
Well, it didn't cost an arm and a leg.
What I don't like is the way Ishy's got that kind of that little smile on his face. What are you talking about? That little sort of...
No, but he's always
Yeah, but it's not working.
He's not being. He's not gloating.
I think that's smug.
Come on, children, shush! Darren's fine next. The myodica plate.
We're hoping for divine intervention on this one.
Something, please.
I've got £18 straight in. At £18 now on. At £18 have you all done? 18 it is.
I actually thought you'd make a lot more than...
You win some, you lose some.
I'm surprised about that. Never mind.
At least it wasn't a huge loss.
That's fine.
No, it was a loss.
So let me just...
we know it was a loss.
Now we know how you feel.
Yeah.
Well, stick around. See, that was hurtful, wasn't it?
That's fantastic.
You spent too much time with him, you know.
Well, you're still a bit behind with the old profits, Ishy. All quiet now. It's the auctioneer's pick. Anthea's Soviet-era air raid siren.
Shall we go and get it?
No, let's not do that. Let's not make it better for yourself.
Straight in at £60 now. That's 60. That's 60. We're looking for 70. I've got now. That's 70. 80. At 80. 90.
Oh no.
100.
Oh no.
110 still in the room.
He's jumping back
120.
tens.
130.
You cannot believe the noise it
130. Have
makes.
you all finished
It's
now?
unreal.
Should make it up 40. At 140. 50's still there.
Oh.
At 150. At 150 now. The
I had
internet is
nightmares
out.
about this
Right in
night.
the back at 150.
It's a profit. It's a profit.
It's a good profit.
Take cover, boys. That was a belter of a return.
I knew we was in trouble because as soon as it came up on the screen, somebody went, ooh, and I went, oh no.
I think you'll find they went, ooh.
We should.
It's the final lot and another auctioneer fave. Darren's hat stretcher.
This hat stretcher, we might have stretched the budget.
Do you know what? I think we might get a chance to smile in a minute or two.
We're already up to £40.
Come on.
£40, 45, 45 now, 45, 50 now. I'm now looking for 55. That's 60. I've got 65 now. You're both on 65, 70 now. That's 75 now, 80 we've got. At £80, 85 I'm still there. Is 95 we've got. 195 we're on. At 95 we're looking for 100 now. 110 we're up to. At 110 now I'll take 120. At 110 now have you all finished
Wait.
selling? At 100.
Come on, we know what we're doing.
Fabulous lot there. At 110, what you're smiling for? At 110, have you all done at 110? 110 it is.
Itchy, did you just say we know what we're doing?
Clearly.
Great result, chaps.
My heart rate.
I've got tablets for that.
Should we go tot up what we've done?
Yep, let's do some sums, shall we? Darren and Ishy began with £400. After all auction costs, they'd made a loss of £129. Anthea and Phil also began with 400 smackers. After all sale room fees, they made a loss of £92 and 92p. Because they have the smaller loss, they are today's victorious winners. Many congratulations.
Well. Now look, nobody likes a smuggy, do they?
No. Anthea.
Well done.
Anthea, can I be smug?
It doesn't, honestly, it doesn't make you too. No, it doesn't make you too look good to sort of gloat.
Oh, it was so nice.
See you soon.
Great work,
Yeah.
buddy.
Yeah,
Great
see you
work.
soon. Come on, Itchy, let's find out.
Come on.
See you later.
Cheers, bye now, bye-bye.
Right, back in the Mustang.
I mean, if we don't give them back the car, then
Moonlight whispers of stars above, like the way holding you so close in the night we stay. Soft touch hearts collide.